What's up, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you my first ever reaction video. Now, here's the thing. I've already seen this trailer. So how's it going to go? I've already seen it. I'm going to talk to you about what I've seen. This video shall be under 12 minutes. That's all. Just for a little background, YouTube doesn't really count videos. If I do anything that is legitimately under 10 minutes, I'm a smaller channel at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk to you. That right there is the trailer. Just dropped by Sony Pictures. Just dropped by IGN 8 minutes ago on IG. Unbelievable. So, little background. This trailer was to come out during AwesomeCon. I don't know if AwesomeCon is going on right now. Usually conventions happen during the weekend. I believe AwesomeCon was just this past weekend, along with all the other crazy wrestling stuff that's gone on. And someone leaked the trailer. There's a little joke going on that Scarlett Johansson leaked the trailer. Wink. But we all know it wasn't her. It was obviously the footage. I follow. I watched the video that Jody's Corner put out speaking about the leaked trailer. It looked like someone had taken a phone and just recorded it. That was in that office, and then someone recorded a recording. And I wasn't gonna watch that, on my social media. Please make sure you follow me on my social media. I already said I wasn't gonna watch a leaked trailer. I was gonna wait for the real one because I love Spider-Man. I love Spoderman. Spoderman's great. Uh, yeah. And before I even continue, because I am very hyped right now, let me tell you, please leave a comment down below. I don't care what you can just say hi. I'm gonna say hi back. I guarantee it. And please give me a subscribe. Really appreciate it. So, trailer opens up with, Peter talking to MJ. This literally is directly after, excuse me, Far From Home. And the take on this is interesting because he's in and out of, he's in and out of police custody, doing, talking with them. At the same time, his best friend, his aunt, anyone that's close to him, they're in and out. And the question is posed to him from Mary Jane, isn't it better to not be living a lie? And, Peter says he never meant to lie to her, but if villains knew who he was, they're going to attack his school, they're going to attack his home, they're going to attack everybody who he knows and loves deeply. There was even a shot in the trailer where there are trained snipers, more than 4, on Happy Hogan. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to pinpoint right now the storylines they're taking this from. They're taking this from Civil War. If anybody doesn't realize, first of all, the original Civil War, not Civil War Part 2. In the comic book, Civil War was one of the best all-encompassing Marvel events of all time. How it started was great. How it ended was great. It ended with Cap being quote-unquote dead. But how it ended was great. Just amazing. Garnered more attention for Iron Man and Captain America. Yes, guys, those were B tier level heroes. Now on the same level as Spider-Man, now on the same level as the Hulk, now on the same level as X-Men, and that propelled so many characters to the forefront. And in that book, Peter Parker, who was on Iron Man's side at first with the Superhero Registration Act, pulled off his mask, revealed who he was, and in that same issue, the last panel, I will never forget it for as long as I live. The rooftop across the street from where he lives with his aunt and his wife, Mary Jane, was every single villain he's ever had. I'm talking Venom, Carnage, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Dr. Octopus, Rhino, Lizard, even Vermin, Jackal. Kingpin was in the middle with his big ass. He was in there. Everyone was across that rooftop ready to beat Peter down. And here's the funny part. It's weird that Kingpin was there because Kingpin put out a hit on Peter Parker and said, yeah, anybody kill him, I'll give you money. Aunt May ended up getting shot because of this. And because Aunt May got shot, Peter was going through in his mind, what can he do to fix all this? That inevitably led to him joining Captain America's side, going from being the Iron Spider-Man to just friendly neighborhood this Spider-Man, but he ended up going on donning the black suit, not the symbiote, but he had on the black suit. And this represented not a change of powers, but a change in how he was thinking. He was thinking more darker. He was trying to be more elusive. Well, Aunt May was really bad. Life was getting hard, And then Peter was, the only thing Peter had was the love he had for Mary Jane. This is the other comic book storyline I believe they're drawing from, called One More Day. One More Day was unanimously hated by all comic book fans because Mephisto took the one thing Mephisto made it so no one remembered that Peter was Spider-Man. But here's the issue: Peter and Mary Jane had to be broken up. And when Peter asks, "Why is that the thing you want?" Mephisto says, "Your love that seems to stand through everything and anything, it genuinely sickens me." And that is where I believe we are in this trailer. Peter's asking Doctor Strange for some help. Doctor Strange is going to weave a spell against Wong. Wong said, Strange, don't use that spell. And the spell works, then no one's going to remember that Peter's Spider-Man. But Peter doesn't want that. He wants his best friend, his girlfriend, and his aunt to remember, the people closest to him to know that he is Spider-Man. But the spell is very specific. And while Peter is still talking, saying everything he wants added to it, all hell breaks loose. But the most amazing thing, and one of the greatest eye catches I saw, I thought it was, I know it can't be Peter. I've only watched it one time to keep this reaction pure, but it could be Andrew Garfield, or I think it might be Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire Spider-Man rolling through a building and taking the mask off and then continue to run. The suit was very black. It could be Peter. I've seen his three costumes that he's gonna wear throughout this. One of them is black, but that scene caught my eye. But another thing that caught my eye is seeing a pumpkin bomb. We have not seen Green Goblin in this iteration of Spider-Man yet. We're getting multiverse madness stuff, folks, and this is fantastic. We get all the sweet visuals from Doctor Strange. The one everybody said was an Inception ripoff with the multiple trains and the city collapsing in on itself. And if you no, I'm gonna give you a secret. I always tell people on my social media, please ask me why is my name on social media Turtles and Tentacles. I'll tell you where the tentacles comes from. My favorite character in Spider-Man is Doctor Octopus, bar none. I think he is his greatest villain. I think he's his greatest adversary, and I actually think he's a better Spider-Man than Peter. But that's neither here nor there. At the end of this trailer, we see a de-aged Alfred Molina from Spider-Man 2, my personal favorite Spider-Man movie. It's neck and neck with Into the Spider-Verse, but my personal favorite Spider-Man movie. I wept for joy on the inside. I leaped for joy on the inside. I just so much hype. So the fact that they are combining the repercussions of Civil War with one more day is interesting. And I told you guys this is going to congeal with things that happen in WandaVision, the ending of that, and No Way Home is going to lead into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and this also leads into Loki. I cannot wait. It's already been hell. It's been spoiled by Jamie Foxx. The Electro's in it. We know we're going to get Sinister Six within this movie. Excuse me. We know that our previous two cinematic Spider-Men are going to show up with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. I'm rather interested in knowing if we're going to see Loki. I'm rather interested in knowing if we're going to see Wanda in this movie. She might be at the end, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I haven't bought Funko Pops in like 3 years, and the moment I see a Doctor Octopus Funko Pop again, I'm probably going to throw out that $10 for it, $10 to $12 for it. Please don't spend more than $10 to $12 for Funko Pops. They are not that much. Please don't. But yeah, hype is hype is hype is hype is hype is hype. Yeah, and who knows? One of the few things I'm hoping to see is Spinneret, and Spinneret is the long story short, multiverses are within all comics, especially Marvel comics, and there's a universe where Peter Parker and Mary Jane, they're still married and they have a daughter, but Mayday in this version is a young girl. She is Spiderling, And Mary Jane is Spinneret. She has a nice silvery white and red suit. She eventually becomes Venom because she kills Eddie Brock because she knows Peter could not live with himself if he did it. So she killed Eddie Brock to make sure he stopped messing with their family. She becomes the new Venom. She gets a way of controlling it. They are a spider family through and through. I hope and pray something like that happens with Zendaya. Zendaya has been great as a leading woman, great as the girlfriend character who doesn't really just sit by. She's actually pretty smart. I hope they give her more of an action role in this. And you know what? I'm so happy. I usually hate on the whole Tom Hardy being Venom thing. Not because Tom Hardy's a bad villain, Venom because they don't have Spider-Man in that universe. I hope he shows up. I hope he shows up, and I hope he helps. There, I said it. Please, 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 please. Let me know how excited you are for this movie in the comment section down below. I really do need to hear what you guys think. Am I going to see Shang-Chi? Yes. Can't believe I said Shang and not Shang. Yes, I'm going to see Shang-Chi. Am I going to see Eternals? Hard maybe. A hard maybe. I love Angelina Jolie, but I didn't really care about the Eternals in the comics. But I do like Black Knight. So a hard maybe. Again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to try to do more reaction videos like this, I just spur of the moment kind of thing. Even when I'm out in the street, if I catch it, I'm gonna try to do it. As always, share the video so others can see the great content. We're doing a lot of great things down there. We're watching Heels. We got anime we're watching. We got the Marvel crap we're watching. I'm starting to watch the DC stuff. I wanna do a retroactive review of Birds of Prey because I got some feelings about Harley Quinn and they're mostly positive. As always, thank you for showing up. Please be good, be blessed, wash your hands, wear a mask. Be safe out there, everyone. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Don't be a jerk. And I will definitely see you next time.